topic of this morning is business intelligence and data warehousing. Woohoo! Yay! Woo! It's not a big mystery, right? It doesn't take $10 million worth of technology to do business intelligence. Though most consulting companies will convince you that it does take about that much money. That's not what it takes. To get you to understand the difference between strategic and operational. Most of your work is done in the operational area, whereas business intelligence is strategic in nature. The key to business intelligence, which is the capturing and understanding and application of business rules. I kind of backed into this career, and it's been really nice for me. It's very profitable because it's so unusual, right? And so valuable to businesses. BI, by its nature, is never, ever real time. Business intelligence cannot be real time. Remember I said business intelligence purpose is for supporting business decisions, right? 95% of IT jobs are up here, running the business. Okay? Only 5% of the jobs are down here, understanding and predicting the future. Another good example is property. You're actually decreasing, according to the accountant, the value of your property. You're depreciating it down to zero. In the meantime, the real estate market, hopefully, over the course of 18, 20 years, is making that property more and more valuable. Where's that recorded on your balance sheet? It's not. It's nowhere there. Okay? So there are business intelligence practices that say we can include that information. So here's Markham. Measurements, analytics, reporting, collaboration, and knowledge management. Everything we do in business intelligence is quantitative. Competitive intelligence can be qualitative. But business intelligence is always quantitative. We want to remove emotion from the equation. How close are you to finishing? Progress is what they're after, not activity. So you never want your business goals to be qualitative. You want them to be quantitative.
The guy in the mailroom.
Yeah, that's exactly it. The guy in the mailroom has to have 3 months, 6 months, 12-month goals that are quantifiable or measurable that can be traced all the way up to corporate goals. If this person is working on something and his work product cannot be traced to a corporate goal, then he's working on the wrong thing. It'll never look like this. Okay? This is closer to what it'll look like. If you look over here to this one, you can clearly see the many-to-many relationships. There are many things that contribute to this, and this contributes to many other things. We've been spending 60% of our marketing budget to the top 10% of our customers. But we found that in the middle 20%, the next 20%, that the money is 4 times more valuable. In other words, stop spending up here and spend more money down here. We'll get better bang for the buck. However, out of all this oceans of data, boatloads of information, there's only teaspoonfuls of knowledge. The teaspoonfuls of knowledge hidden. Okay? Trust me, it is not obvious. Strategic reporting, like measurements, is about quantitative progress towards business goals and is not about business activity. You cannot have knowledge embedded in people's heads. They leave. They're temporary. Businesses are supposed to think 150 years. That's how long corporations are supposed to last, minimum. They're ongoing enterprises. Okay? So they need to get information out of people's heads and into an organizational structure. That's what knowledge management is really about. So training is part of knowledge management. Compliance. Were you trained before you did this thing? That's part of knowledge management. The ultimate goal of knowledge management is to create a data-driven enterprise. Hey, we got all this knowledge and experience in this oceans of data. We've been turning it into information, and we distilled it down to knowledge, and we used that knowledge and fed it back into our operational system. And when this happens, we do this, and there's no people involved. When you click on this, we're also going to make this happen. Sound familiar? Okay? When you arrive at our website, we're going to look you up, and we know you're interested in these things, so therefore we're going to pop up these ads. So, oh, guess where you should apply FileMaker Pro? As a data mart, okay, and visualization tool. Do strategic reports, propose strategic reports against budget. You know, yeah, I can report on activity, but hey, the real value is strategic reporting against budget. How are we doing against budget? Okay, propose that stuff. You can do that in FileMaker Pro. And all you need is one table, a history table. You got battlegrounds and wars and turf and egos and, you know, consulting firms and multi-million-dollar budgets to do data acquisition, integration, identification, cleansing, storage, enhancement, and presentation. Otherwise known as build me a data warehouse and some data marts. And we're appending information. We're applying business rules. We're identifying our master customer list. What was the coolest thing I said today? Markham.
That the consistency.
God, the first guy to talk. All right. If you take anything away, take away the Markham concept, measurements, analytics, strategic reporting, not operational reporting, right? Data collaboration and knowledge management. Get yourself out of operational reporting and running the business and get your head up into how the business works. What needs can I serve? And then double your fees.
Consistency is better than accuracy.
That's my #1 motto. Okay? Okay?
Thank you, Ray.
That's me.
Excellent.
Contact me.